Hi, I'm Todd Wente, and this is the Daily 180. 180 seconds of motivation and inspiration intended to help you take action and make progress in your life. This is episode 461 of the Daily 180, and today we're going to continue our series of why words by talking about the word yesterday. I don't know about you, but when I'm thinking about yesterday, the first thing I think of is the Beatles song. It was one of the first songs that I can remember sitting down and playing on the radio and saying to myself, I got to remember this song. And I learned it and I wanted to remember it for the rest of my life. And I kind of have. Pretty simple song, pretty catchy tune. But I want to talk about yesterday in context of something a little bit different. And that is, I want to talk about the lessons that we can learn as a result of yesterday. Yesterday, when we think about how our lives go, our flow through time, yesterday is pretty close, but it's still out of reach. Yesterday is very, very recent. Yesterday is something that we can think back on and we can remember pretty clearly. It's not like 5 years ago or 10 years ago. It's not like ancient history. It's not like somebody had to write it down for us because we weren't even there. We were there. Yesterday we were there and we did things and we had events and we had outcomes. And in many cases, those outcomes, the results of those outcomes taught us things. We learned things that worked. We learned things that didn't. We had happiness. We had sadness. We can have all kinds of things in between. Yesterday is recent enough that we can learn from it, but it's recent enough that we can remember it clearly. And when I'm thinking about the kinds of changes that I need to make, the kinds of progress that I need to make, yesterday becomes one of my most valuable tools to go back to. Yesterday, I can think of the things that I did that didn't give me the outcomes that I wanted. And I can identify very clearly, perhaps triggers that got me into those kinds of situations where I took actions that weren't very well advised. I can also look at the choices that I made, the people that I was with, the conversations that I got involved in, and I can look for tiny, tiny adjustments that I might be able to make tomorrow that maybe will help me avoid the pain that I might be experiencing yesterday or that might be carrying over into today. But by the same token, see, most of us focus on the things that we did wrong. But by the same token, yesterday can also tell us, hey, there were things that I did that went well and that I had positive outcomes as a result of. And those things I should remember to repeat as much as I possibly can, especially today. As you're looking at your life and you're looking back at yesterday, don't forget to identify the good things that happened and maximize those lessons just as much as you do the ones that you want to avoid for the future. I hope this has been useful for you. If it has, give us a thumbs up, give us a message in the comments and let us know. And in the meantime, subscribe and share. We want more people to come with us and make a difference in people's lives. In the meantime, this has been the Daily 180. My name is Todd Wente. Go forth and conquer. We'll see you next time.